Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today guys, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on Arc 5. Now, Arc 5 is the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc, or new Yu-Gi-Oh! Series that's going to be featuring pendulum summoning. Now, it's not currently airing in TV in America or Europe, but it's only airing in Japan right now, and there are 8 episodes currently out. And I'm not going to be talking about pendulum summoning or my thoughts on pendulum summoning really. Mainly I want to focus just on my thoughts after watching 8 episodes of this brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Show and what I think of it. So, first off, I have to say my first impressions when I was watching Arc 5 was the thoughts that were going through my head were it's probably not going to be definitely as not good as the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, especially when they were going through Tim's memories, and you had Bakura, and you had they were trying to find the name of the Pharaoh, which we know now is Atim, and the final duel with Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be anything as good as that, or GX, or 5Ds, but honestly, I found it very, very interesting, the arc was, and I would highly suggest you would actually watch some of the episodes. Now, saying that, I will admit, though, the first episode did give me a little bit of like, oh my gosh, what have they done to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the first scene you see of the first show is the main protagonist riding a pink hippo. Yes, you heard me right. A pink hippo. He was riding a pink hippo on a rainbow. And after I saw that, I just like for 3 minutes, 5 minutes in my head, I was going, oh my gosh, what have they done to Yu-Gi-Oh? What have they done to my card game? We are riding pink hippos now. I mean, if we were riding a Blue Eyes White Dragon, that's awesome. That's cool. But not a pink hippo, dude. Not a pink hippo. So those are my first impressions. But after getting past the first episode, I actually found it to be very interesting and entertaining. The character development of the main protagonist is actually very, very good. He is kind of a kid at heart. I mean, he's about 13, 14 years old, I'm guessing. But he's a kid, but he knows when to be serious. He knows, he kind of has that knowledge in his head where he can have his fun, he can play around, but he knows when to be serious. And I like the idea where he says, like, if you're going to cry, just laugh in the face of danger. It kind of reminds me of the Joker from Batman, like, you're gonna lose, just kind of like an evil laugh type thing. That's not my real evil laugh. You don't want to see that. I'll probably freak some people out. But besides the point, I found it very interesting in his character development thus far. And the real thing that really makes me like Arc 5 and think that there's some very good hope for this actually new series and makes me want to suggest it to other players. And even if you're not a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, watching the cartoons or anime, I would actually suggest maybe taking a look at this one because of the fact that they're doing something that they've really never ever done in Yu-Gi-Oh. They are showing different forms of summoning that they haven't shown in a long time. So, for example, in 8 episodes, they have already featured fusion summoning, pendulum summoning, and XYZ summoning. And they've also featured tribute summoning with Mega Monarchs and Monarchs. The last time I saw a fusion summon was in GX. The last time I saw, a XYZ summon, that's not too long ago, but the last time I saw like a main tribute summoning in a Yu-Gi-Oh show, it's been a pretty long time, I would say. It's been a long time, at least since 5Ds. I didn't see anything in Zexal where they were tribute summoning, and I actually keep up with the Yu-Gi-Oh anime more than you guys probably know. But besides the point, I just find that their idea that Konami's actually kind of putting other they're showcasing other forms of summoning and not just focusing completely on pendulum summoning, which is kind of really cool that they're focusing on all these different forms. And the plot of the show is actually fairly good. Plus, there's a lot of dual school rivalries, like one school versus another school type thing going on. or once, and it kind of reminds me of GX in a way, which is kind of cool because I always thought of GX being like a college or something like that type atmosphere in a way. In a way. But those are my thoughts really when watching Arc 5. And down in the description below, I will put a link if you want to see the 8 episodes that they air out. They have out right now. Now you have to keep in mind though they are English dubbed, so they're in Japanese, but you have English subtitles. But if you watch anime, you know what that's all about because I love anime. Believe me, I watch it more than I like to admit sometimes, but it's really cool to watch. But I think that it has a lot of potential, this new arc, especially the way they're structuring the arc. I mean, the first 8 episodes, and it's actually something I'm keeping up with because I actually thoroughly enjoy it. Like I said, the first episode, riding pink hippos on rainbows, and dancing hippos in mini skirts type thing, it just made me go, oh my gosh, oh my. Ugh. But if you can stand that for 5 minutes, like 2 minutes, it's a payoff. It actually gets pretty good as the episodes continue on. So that's what I think of Arc 5. If you've watched Arc 5 already, tell me, what do you think of it? What do you think the potential it has? Do you think it has a lot of good potential to be actually a good arc or a good series? And also, I want to ask also, what do you think of this new idea that they're doing where they're actually featuring other types of summoning and not just focusing on pendulum summoning? Because that's the main thing I want to talk about in this video is what do you think of their idea that they're focusing on other things, besides pendulum summoning? And if you haven't watched it, guys, I would highly suggest that you just go check it out. Like I said, the first episode, just get past that and you'll enjoy it, I believe, thoroughly, because it's really cool because they're showing different forms and it's got a good plot. And on a side note, before I end this video, another thing that's very interesting is for the first time really in a long time, we're actually starting to see a girl duelist that actually knows how to duel, really, with her Fantasia monsters, if you guys have heard about those cards. Because, like, in the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, we had Taya with her Happy Lovers. Then we had My Valentine with her Amazons and with her Harpies, which was actually, I think she was probably the best duelist we've had, maybe possibly out of all the female characters we've had in Yu-Gi-Oh! Then in 5Ds, we just had Alexis, pretty much. And then in GX, we had, her name escapes me right off the top. I can't believe it escapes me, but in 5Ds, we had our girl who played Black Rose. I forgot her name. I can't believe it, but I did. But it seems like this is going to be a good series. And what do you think of the series if you've already seen the episodes? And what do you think of the idea that they're showing other types of summoning? Until next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling. I just want to talk about this video. I know it's not card related or Yu-Gi-Oh! Related in the terms of the card game, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Related overall. So that's why I want to talk about it, guys. So take care, everybody. Seto Kaba. I'm out of here, guys.